If you're thinking about buying your next property, watch this short video and I'll show you how to purchase your next property. When you're working towards a deposit to buy a property, here are the steps to take. First off, set a clear goal, stay focused on your goal, that's your end result. To reach your goal, you have to keep your weekly cash flow under control. Make sure that you set a specific date and a dollar amount that you need to hit. Now that becomes your target, then you start working backwards from your end goal. It's a great concept, it's called starting with the end in mind. You must understand where your money goes, so examine your weekly cash flow first. It's this simple. If you increase your cash flow by $200 a week, that's $10,000 a year. Voila, over 10 years, that's $100,000, folks. So squeeze a little bit more out of your daily or weekly money and make smarter choices with your money. That's how you start to get ahead. Let's assume that you want to save a 5% deposit to buy a $500,000 property. That's possible. With 5%, I could set you up with a purchasing strategy that gets you into a house and land package today, not next year. This is a strategy where you purchase a property now and the land titles in 12 to 15 months later. The actual property build, that starts only after the land is registered and titled. Once the land titles, you usually have up to 2 years to start building in most cases. So what this strategy does is get you into the market at today's prices and buys you some time. This allows you another 15 months of savings, so hopefully in that time you're getting some good capital growth and your land price increases. To follow this strategy though, you must be committed, you must. You must commit to a strategic savings plan in advance. Let me give you an example. Let's say you set a target to save $20,000 in the next 15 months, right? Take the $20,000 target, divide it by 64 weeks, that comes down to $312.50 per week. That becomes your target. Your next step is to go and figure out how you can make that savings plan happen. Well, here's a few ways. You could earn more money or decrease your expenses, upskill your trade or your job, or do a few extra hours at work each week. Sell all your household junk. They say on average you've got between $1,000 to $10,000 of junk sitting in your own home. Cut out smokes or alcohol if you use them. Sell anything you don't use anymore. Turn that stuff into cash. Cut out the Netflix or the pay TV fees that you're paying. You know what I mean, right? You have to get creative. Think of different ways to make it happen. Here's the best thing I think you can do to make your goals come true. Write down, what will it cost you if you don't reach your goal and buy a property now? What will it cost you? How will it affect your financial future freedom? Holding off and procrastinating it, how will it affect your life? If you don't get your finances together and start investing, how's that going to affect you, your kids and their futures? Look, stop and think 5 years from now, 5 years from today. How does your life feel then if you stay the same way? If you stay the same way, you'll keep getting the same results. Right, let's turn it around. You make the decision. You generate the money. You buy a property. Yes! You've made a great decision. Now see yourself 15 months from today. How's life now? How does it feel? Really sense it. 15 months from today, you've made the decision, you've got that property. How does it feel to you? You're there. You're looking ahead. You're looking 15 months ahead from today. What does life look like to you now? How do you feel having reached your target? That's what it's about, folks. The feeling of what you want to do and create. Here's the challenge. How serious are you? Go and write out 100 reasons why you want this, why you want to achieve that goal. You know, writing down 100 benefits for achieving your goal, I know it's tough to do. I've been there, but it's super important that you do this exercise. You see, it all comes down to one thing: mindset and desire. So how much do you really want it? How will you feel when you've got yourself an investment property? How will you feel when you know that you're paying less tax? Oh, how will you feel when you own your own home with no debt? You don't owe the banks. How will you feel, providing a great life for your kids? How does it feel having improved your cash flow in your day-to-day life? You got your money handled. You see, the fast track to financial success, it's all about accountability. Having a team to support you and cheer you on while keeping you accountable and fast-tracking your success. Your team is your fastest path to financial success. You see, without a goal or a plan, you will probably fail financially. Look, promise me, you'll stick to your goals and stick to your targets. Make sure you capture your financial success. I'm Tony Harrington. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm a property and money coach. If you want more information, go to www.yourpropertyinvesting.com.au. Thanks for listening.